Let you play it. Hello! I haven't got time. It is Brewers House Party, guys. And it's Sunday. It's happened. We've got some people waiting to come on. And thank you for joining us. In my house party today, I want everyone to give me a little wave. Give me a wave, everybody. Look, these are the people joining. Look, there's Keith. Nice to see you. There's a lovely couple on hand we're going to meet. Look, we've got Jabba the Hutt in the mid at the bottom there. And hello, Ray Mitchell. We've got Joe joining us. Kate might be joining us. I'm hoping Joe is. But look, guys, I'm going to bring you all back later. That's my house party, everybody. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Now, so, guys, I'll do the birthday shouts first because I found it easier. And we were seconds away from being cut off because I've only got sort of an hour's, just under the hour. So I'm trying to limit it because for some reason people say you do talk. Kim Payton, how are you, dear? And Claire Gibson, hello to you. Amanda, Kelley, Macey, hello, darling. Christine, lovely saying me to people. Gail, how's your shed? Have you filled it? I've put my hoe in it. Yes, I've even got a rake now. Carol Patience, lovely to see you, darling. Greg Smith, come on, you Irons. Oh, come on, you Spurs. Didn't expect to see that, Greg. Didn't want to see that. That don't excite me. Now, let me do the birthday shouts. There is a reason why I birthday shout because my very own family. I've got cousin Chris in Australia, Adelaide, and it's his birthday today. He's a handsome devil, might say that, my cousin, and he deals with demolition. I mean, isn't it weird what people do? And that's what other thing I never realised what certain people do. So my niece Olivia's happy birthday to you, sweetie pie. Big happy birthday, Dale, Mr. Buble, that Dale Bullmore, that's Dale, tremendous voice. In fact, we might get him to come and chat to us and talk to us because we hear him sing, but we don't hear people talk. People like Aaron Bolton as well. I'm going to get him to come and say. One of a lovely couple, John and Linda West. Now, John's birthday today. John West, 73. They do the ballroom dancing. And people at Potters might ever remember that I make them do their little bits, and they are fantastic, lovely couple. Linda Neal, big happy birthday to you. Debbie Marie, 37. Elizabeth Phillips, 56. And Matt Betts. That's the birthdays. Now, what also I've got to meet a couple, a special couple that I wanted to try and talk to yesterday. Not Johnny Love. I don't want to Johnny Love. That's even scarier than James R. Hearn.
Oh, you cheek. Listen, look, I've shaved especially for you, Mark. Look.
You can see that. You can see your double chin. In fact, you can just see it's just like a walrus. John.
Look at this. Look, Mark. Look.
Oh, my God. People are now throwing up. If you've had a barbecue, go to the toilet.
I'm just going to put...
Johnny Love, I will talk to you.
Hold on.
Why do people do it? No, I don't want to see that look. I don't want to look. Right, let me meet my lovely couple. This is Laura and Andrew. There they are, Laura and Andrew. Lovely to meet you. Well, I just say I know them. I don't say like meet you. I know them. And Laura Greengrass, we've known since you've grown, since you're a baby, aren't we?
Indeed, yeah. 7 or 8, I think I first.
Yeah, and mum and dad, and your dad, the Greengrass Robbie. I used to play tennis with Barry Shillable and Russell King, didn't I? And we used to have challenges. I don't think I ever lost, actually. I know that everybody might find that a surprise.
Indeed, yeah.
Dad, I don't. He'll say he won. I don't think so. I don't think. Your dad.
You had some good shots, to be fair, Mark. You know.
That was the day
good shots in the bag.
And young, but I cheated because Barry Shillable was brilliant at tennis. Now, Andrew. When did I first meet you, Andrew? Because you actually came to Potters and proposed, didn't you?
I did. So, I mean, I first came to Potters when I'd met Laura. She insisted on me taking her.
Of course.
That was sort of a precondition of the relationship.
I bet it was. I bet she was having none more like you've got to. You can come to Potters. You can beat anything. Anything settles.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Yeah.
You actually work at Avivas. So how did you meet?
So we met online.
Online?
Yeah.
Oh, you see, Surely that would work. It didn't work for Johnny Mack. He's had 3 big relationships. It's never worked. And his latest one, the Jamaican lovely lady, as it was, he paid a lot of money to get over, married her, and now she's run away.
Yeah.
But look at you two. Like, the reason,
No, not yet.
let me just say, yes, Andrew came and proposed, surprised Laura at Potter's. It was tremendous. We had a lovely, it was a lovely moment. And then, of course, we meet Laura on a hen do, and she came on the very last weekend Potter's was opened. And I was jokingly saying, well, let's hope we get the wedding. Let's hope we actually opened the next day. Of course, we didn't. You were the very last group of people we say hello and goodbye to. And you was on your hen do. And Andrew, you were supposed to be on your stag do. Was it last weekend at Potter's?
Yeah, last weekend I should have been there with my mates, but unfortunately not to be.
Linda Much has just said Andrew looks similar to Richard Bear. Laura, is that an insult?
I can't see it.
No, I don't see it. Linda, don't add these comments like that. Nothing like that. Is that your real hair? Could you just pull his hair, Laura?
Yeah, it's for real.
Oh, that's my point. That one, you couldn't do that.
Grey.
You couldn't have done that to Richard Bear. That would just come straight off. Now, Linda Gibbs is saying, poor Johnny Mack, I would marry him, but he's too short. No, Linda, that's a true point. You wouldn't marry him after all that. Anyways, let's get back to you two. So the whole point why I brought you on yesterday should have been your big day.
It should have, yeah.
You two
at
1 p.m. your dad should have been walking you down the aisle. Andrew, what type of suit? You could have been sitting there in your suit. We could have had a look at it, mate.
Yeah, it was a morning suit, traditional.
Yeah. And lo and behold, you end up getting me ring you to say hi, guys.
It was lovely, though. It was so lovely. I did wonder who this unknown number was coming through, but obviously instantly knew it was you, and it was actually really nice. So
oh well, no, that's great. But so, what's your plans, guys? What's your plans? When are you getting married?
So we're delayed by virtually a full year. So it's now going to be the 24th of April next year.
Wow.
So we've got another year to wait, but
we could probably fit another hen do and another stag do.
I hope so.
You joke, but
if any of the girls are watching, they're crazing me for another hen do. So
you had a great bunch of girls, and of course I knew quite a few of them, didn't I, from the past? Yeah. So where was you supposed to be going on honeymoon then, you two? What was that plan?
So we should have been going to America tomorrow. We were going to be going to Florida first for 10 days and then on to Las Vegas. But...
And now your honeymoon is with me.
Yeah.
It's quite unique, isn't it? And, it could happen. It could happen, guys. I really appreciate you coming on. I'm gutted for you, really, because it's the biggest day of your lives, and I should know. I've had 2 or 3 of them, and it's it was a special day. We've watched Laura grow up. She's totally madly in love with you, Andrew. And Andrew, what's your surname? Isn't it weird? I didn't know your surname.
Piff, Piff, the football.
Piff.
Yeah.
Piff. Seriously, got to change that by next year. Because Greengrass sounds like a little bit posher, doesn't it, Piff? I don't know.
At least it's shorter.
April the 25th, 25th next year, 24th.
24th.
Well, yeah. Let's hope we're all back and we're working. Who knows? We're hoping that we're going to be back for the summer. We love you dearly. Thank you for joining me. Laura and Andrew, who didn't get married yesterday, ended up talking to me instead. Lots of love. Take care, Laura. See you, Andrew. No. Did I have any comments that came in? Look, Linda, yes, I'd convert him to West Ham. Yes, no, Linda. Mark, can you give a shout out to Grace Davenport? She's my aunt and has done 5 weeks staying in lives on her own. She watches you every day. Oh, I will do, Claire. Lots of love to her. Melissa Fenwick, can you do a shout out to Sharon and Alan Bingham? They go to Potters a lot. We all love it there from Melissa and Callum, their daughter and grandson. There we are. We've done that. We have we had a tiny bit of issue trying to get Katie. And Katie is Katrina Knight, or if you want to call Big Katie, in the old days when she was with Brewers Unleashed at Potters. And before that, she was Potters with the team. She joined a regular with Joe Nyland, Fink, who, well, I've known their family forever and ever and ever. And in fact, at Christmas, I spend more time with her family than I do with my own, because I sit and eat with them. So let's try and meet them. Joe and Katie, let's try and get you together. Hopefully, we're going to get the two faces. That's Joe Nyland at the top. And Katie.
Mark,
Joe, what can you... Why have you gone silent?
to me, Mark.
No? Well, that's
we lost her.
yeah.
Oh,
Have you done it deliberately? Use it means that James R. Hearn's trying to get connected.
Hello.
Hi, Joe. Can you hear me now?
Hey.
I can,
Katie,
I can't
you're
see
not
you,
actually
Kate. I
on.
can't hear.
There you are. Now, look at this. You two combined. You can't hear me.
I've got no sound. From
Well,
you.
well, that's great then, Joe. And you think I know what you're doing? I don't even know what I'm doing, Joe. I've got Mike in the studio putting me
Can't
through.
hear Mark at all.
You still can't hear me.
This makes a change. This makes a change. It's usually me who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Isn't it weird? Because they came and talked to me at 3:45 and they were all fine. Katie, long memories. We'll see if we can get Joe back.
Hello, darling.
How did you get involved with Joe Nyland for the World at Home Choir?
Joe and I have been friends for, well, first year I was at Potters, 18. She was on holiday with her parents. And then, so we kept in touch, been besties ever since, and lost contact. And then out of the blue, I get a phone call. And Joe says, I'm really fed up, miss my choirs. I'm thinking of doing a video. And I said, that's funny. I was thinking of doing one as well. And she went, well, I'll tell you what, you can come and help me with mine. And that was it. Me and my big mouth.
I know, but the incredible thing is we advertised that does anybody want to join the World at Home Choir? And then suddenly, you were hoping to get a couple of hundred, weren't you?
250 if we were planning 250 if we were lucky, yeah.
Yeah. And how many in the end turned up?
834.
It was a beast. And then suddenly you try to get everyone, because then it's just an almost not an impossible task, because some managed to do it, but to actually record something and send it to you, and then it had to be in tune and actually had to be together. It was a beast and a half, wasn't it, Kate?
Well, I tell you, if it hadn't been for Jo, because she's so brilliant at administration and organisation, she's cracking her whip, and she got it down per second how much everyone had to film, so they knew where they started and everything, and we vetted all the videos to make sure everyone's timing was correct. And organisation was incredible, but Jo was on it, absolutely on it. So by the time it got to us, some of the videos timing was out, so we had a few issues, and then it all got sent off bit by bit to the wonderful Martin Ruby, and he worked his magic, so we got there in the end.
You have a message there, Kate. Julie Iveson joined in. We did it even though we can't sing. Oh.
Yeah, they did. There were so many people just sent videos. It wasn't about singing, it was about getting together and showing respect for the NHS.
It was designed as a bit of fun to stop the boredom. And you did exactly that. And is that you, Joe?
It is. I can hear you
now.
Yeah, and we got that.
I have to come out and go back in.
So Kate has just been saying how wonderful you was in organising everyone, because to get the World at Home Choir, when suddenly you thought you have 250 people, you had over 800, and it was almost not an impossible task, because you actually managed to get to do it, and you managed to get Martin to actually record it, and you put a lovely video, and lots of people waving, singing and joining in of Heal the World.
Yeah, it was a really good project. We got more people than we expected when we started, but the biggest task really was for Martin, trying to get everybody singing in the same timing and the same tune as well. because, like we said, it wasn't about those people that could sing. It was about those people that wanted to sing and wanted to take part.
Exactly.
So,
it was for a bit of fun. Get the boredom away. Give us all something to do, and everybody did. And you've got
you had to redo your video 3 times, Mark, didn't you?
No, I kept sending you the clips of me messing around, getting it wrong.
Do you know, I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to be really nice and not say anything about how dreadful the first video was that you sent.
Yeah.
But we'll, you know,
know.
only Joe would bring that up.
I've got some outtakes that I might share on your Facebook page later.
You can share what you like, because we were having the whole point. We was having fun, and that's the idea. Stop a little bit of boredom, get us all involved together. We really did. Linda Much joining in was the best. Can't wait for the second video. Linda Much is saying.
Oh, Linda sent us so many messages. She was amazing, wasn't she? It's great.
Yeah. Full work starts on that tomorrow. So the first lot of videos for the second song, which is We Are the Champions, which is just for the NHS, has started coming in today. So Martin will start work on them tomorrow. So
well, guys, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because I can hear that bubbling. I'm going to. I've known you for a long time, Joe. I was telling everybody, introducing you, that you I've probably shared Christmas more time with your family than my own family.
Yeah.
So
31 years.
I'll make sure that I'll have a chat with you, Katie, and you, Joe, individually over the next week or so, and so we can talk about all the old days. Kate, we've got so much to talk about. When you was in the in my West Ham duvet.
Thanks very much. Do you know I've still got that?
You might have it, but it won't fit now, Kate.
I know, it'd be a bit too big now.
So you two are now getting on with We Are the Champions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish
We're
you
going to
the
make
best
some
of luck.
money out of this one through. We're going to try and
We're going to have a donate button to the NHS.
Okay, for the NHS, let's do for it. I wish you luck. It's lovely talking to you. And Katie, Joe, give a love to all your family. We'll talk to you later. Lots of love. See you in the week. See you, Joe. There they are. There we are.
Hello. Excuse me. Mr. Brewer.
Johnny Laugh, what do you want, mate?
What? Can you put a word with?
I don't even know who that is. That's not Mrs. Brown.
No. This is Mary from the dairy. A blast from the bar.
Legs so heavy, so hairy.
What?
Johnny, you've been doing a lot of live feeds, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done it. Yes. Yeah, I've been doing quite a lot. Yeah, enjoying it.
Yeah.
I
liked it when Sue was hitting you in the face.
Oh, what, when she punched me in the face?
Yeah, I loved that one. I was thinking, like, everybody in the world want to do that with Sue, and it's smack you in the face, Johnny.
I'm actually doing something on next week, Mark, or this week. I'm
What
going
is
to
it?
dye my hair. But I shan't tell you what it's going to be.
Well, then that's Johnny. I'm really looking forward to it, mate.
Listen, also something else is happening. I can't tell you what it is, but I'm going to raise a few quid.
Well, Johnny, you don't tell us what it is and keep it a secret.
I will.
I will talk to you again later. And don't bring Mrs. Brown on either. Pauline Thompson, can you say hello to the wonderful Fraser Robinson, who ran a full marathon on his 4-metre balcony? Name of NHS charities. 5 hours, 50 minutes. No training. I don't know how he could have done that. I know I
can I run the marathon, Mark?
Oh, it gets worse.
Hello, Mark.
Hey.
All of them.
My turn. Get off you. Wait.
Hello, Johnny. Can I be Mrs. Brown?
Hello.
No, couldn't be Mrs. Brown.
Very much.
James Ahern, I can't believe you gave Johnny Laugh the link. I mean, who would give people the link? No, they're going to come.
He's my friend. He loves me.
I've given loads of people your link, even people I don't know, Mark.
I've noticed that. James Ahern, Johnny Laugh. Now get off and let me talk to my next person. Right. So I want to talk. I want to talk to Keith. And the reason I've known Keith for a very, very long time. You're, again, a big regular, Keith Isaacs.
How you doing?
How long have you been coming to Potters, Keith?
Wow. Got to be 35. I've got a picture of you with James when he's about 6 months and Joe was coming before that. Long while.
It's forever. I've seen your nan, obviously Joe, your wife, and also the family and friends. I mean, how many friends have you got? That time?
Loads. They all love Potters, Mark. It's fantastic. So,
and let's face it, I've teased you over your time, haven't I, Keith?
You have just a bit.
I mean, you had a bit of a crisis when you dyed your hair and went for an Elvis look, Keith.
I did. I went through that phase. Yeah, I did.
You went for a midlife crisis, and of course, you know that I didn't let you off the hook.
And you helped me through that, in fairness.
I pushed you through it. Keithy, you made contact with me and said, would I like to do a golf day? How long ago was that?
I'll tell you what, I think you've been involved with us now, it's 3-4 years, Mark, you've got to be. Since we've been doing the golf days. Yeah, we've run, the MCA Trust has run some very successful golf days, some really good events. Yeah. But we needed someone that could keep them moving. You know what it's like when you're trying to raise money for children.
Yeah.
It's never easy, but you need that continuity. And we came up with your name. We drove down and we left a letter on reception. Fair play, you read the letter, and for the last 3 or 4 years you've been with us and raised some serious money for children in Essex and East London.
Yeah.
We've had some moments with when we had Harry Redknapp.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You
imagine, Keith. I mean, just before you tell us, but we talked about Harry. Just explain what MCA is, because a lot of people don't realise that.
Well, MCA Trust, Mark, was a charity that we formed when we lost Mickey Adams, Joanne's dad, to a brain tumour. 10 years ago this year, Mark. Yeah. And he'd done a load of work in the 80s and the 90s for children out of East Ham, Mickey, popular East Ham lad. Done a lot of work, and we lost him. And I know a group of people, capable group, and I know a few people in sport. So we started, put a little charity together that we thought was going to be a little charity. And quite frankly, it's just got legs and got very, very busy. So that's how it started through Mickey. And we just really continued what he did, Mark.
Yeah.
Working with the hospitals, Basildon, Queens, Princess Alexander's down in Harlow. Colchester we do a little bit with now up in Essex Way. We give children support, respite, send them away when they're low, finishing their treatment. We work with Richard House Hospice. I think you're involved with them a bit, Mark. We've done some stuff. And of course, the way that we do it, Mark, and you know this, because do we ever give you petrol money when you drive down to Langdon Hills?
No. You make me drive all the way down to do a golf day and do other parties and.
No, be fair. It's phenomenal. It really is.
So let's face it. The first time you introduced me to the golf day, you said, I didn't know much about it. I said, yeah, I'm all on board. And you went to me, do you play golf? I said, yeah, I love golf. I'm not brilliant at golf, but the handicap system keeps me in it. And I've got such a big handicap. I try and get a ladies' handicap. And then you went, I've got Harry to play with you. So at that time when you said I've got Harry to play with you, I thought, wow, who Harry is? I'm trying to think, rack my brain, who's Harry with all your crowd? And I was trying to work it out. And lo and behold, I turned up and he said, look, Harry's waiting for you. You've got to go. He's getting ready to go out. I'm going out first. Yeah. And then I'm walking out there and it was Harry Redknapp.
It was Harry Redknapp. It was. You actually went out with another guy who does so much for us, Brad Ashton. Do you remember Brad?
Brad, of course.
He's a journo. He's not a journo now. Yeah, and Harry. And do you remember? I said to you, there's 3 things you need to stay away from.
Yeah.
One of you remember he just come out of QPR because he had bad knees.
Yeah.
Do you remember? That was the reason he left.
Yeah.
And we said to you, don't mention the knees because that was in the press. The ginger thing as well. We said, don't mention that Harry's ginger. And the last one was, do you remember the dog?
Don't mention the dog. Okay. Don't mention tax. Don't mention anything.
Three things. 3 red lines we had. I gave you the mic when we'd all finished the day and got back into the clubhouse. And within the first, I think it was the first sentence, you told Harry there's nothing wrong with his knees. Don't know why he left QPR. you got stuck into him over his head, and then you mentioned Rosie, his dog, in his bank account. And we sat on our table, and they looked at me and I went, "Where did you get him from?" It was unreal. It was everything we told you not to do. But listen, you do great work for us.
It is what I am, and not only that, Keith, wasn't Harry fantastic?
Oh, do you know what, Marky? We've been so lucky. When I look at the people we've had, and all joking at one side, we don't pay anybody.
No,
we really don't. We've got a pound ratio that's 98p in a pound. A treasurer tells me where our pound ratio is. And it's for what we do, it's unheard of. And we've had some big sportsmen come through our door, and like Harry. And Harry drove all the way to Sandbanks that day. Was with us 9-10 hours.
Yeah,
I drove all the way back.
And again, Harry sort of said, like, I've got to drive all the way back, so I'll only be about, get me on. I'll only do half an hour, and of course, 2 hours later.
No, to be honest, do you know what, Mark? It's all about little group. Look at be fair to the Potters Foundation, Potters family. They when you come, they give us a break or a night. One of these.
The foundation. They always support it.
Year. No,
and I've had some classics with that, Keithy, haven't I? When I've actually I've got the foundation's give me a weekend, and I've said, so who wants to win this weekend? And I've done whatever. I've raised money for it, and then I've given somebody else for it, and then we sold a £300 weekend for about £1,000.
It did. I think it touched it. But you know what, Marky? It's all about getting a group. We've got a drama group called Lightning Drama Group that go around our children's houses that we support, dressed as princesses, and they do all sorts of things for us. But yourself, Potters, year on year, give us these things. You should say £1,000. I think you get about £1,000 for them on a break. What's that cost, Marky? £300.
Yeah, I mean, probably a one-nighter is just under £300 if we do a one-nighter special. And it's just funny how we have this way, because this guy was bidding up, and then, of course, with another guy bidding up to 500, and I was challenging the other guy to try and beat that. Yeah. The pair of them never been the Potters ever.
And you know what, Mark? At the end of the day, if anybody out there is ever contemplating running charities, and when you try and do it how we do, it's never, especially nowadays, getting money from people, it's never easy. You've got to have capable, and we've got the likes of you. We've got John Steele, who's a patron. You're involved with us massively. Yeah. We're so lucky, and it's all for children. And MCA Trust. Today we're buying cabins for children's want a gab cabin in their gardens from hospices. We're doing all sorts of things, Mark, and people like you, Potters, massive help in what we do.
Bless you, and of course you really don't. They don't. You take something like it's about a 98% all goes to the charity, doesn't it?
Yeah. We Ed Cleary, he'll tell you. We pay no one, Mark. We literally do. It limits our ability at times because people want a fee. I understand that.
Yeah.
But we sort of move on, and Barry Fry, Martin Tyler, Martin Allen. Martin Allen. Quickly, just before I go, Martin Allen turns up. He was a Notts County manager. He drove all the way from Nottingham down to Langdon Hills. We always use Langdon Hills. And Martin's turned up. And he's sitting there, and he went, "I've got an idea." So he gets the mic. This is before we got you involved. And he got the mic and he auctioned what he was going to do, the Swallow Hotel at Waltham Cross, where the teams all go if they're playing. Predominantly stay there. So Martin was going to get someone dropped off on the Friday night, get on the team coach Saturday morning. They were playing Orient Cup game, I think it was, all the way down to the O's, goes in there in the director's box, in the dugout with Martin, and Martin, he's absolutely right. He's mad, isn't he?
Yeah.
Does half-time talk, you're involved with it, gets on the mic, gets an auction, got up to about £500. Someone said £500. Problem was, Martin got the sack the next week. So we had to give the £500 back.
Happens, mate. But we've had some great. I mean, what about last minute? Someone let us down on about a day before, and dear Jeff Pike, who was literally works for the FA, he's one of the top people of the FA, isn't he, at this moment? And he drove all the way from, is it Birmingham?
He was at St George's, Mark.
Oh, St George's,
which is it's either, I think that's Burton.
Yeah,
that's miles. And he, I mean, be fair, we were someone, because we don't pay someone we've not got them under contract. Someone said through whatever reason couldn't make it. You spunk a life.
Yeah.
Jeff walked in, and I think, you know, Jeff was an absolute superstar that night.
A total gen, and again, it's lovely to hear the truth of you know how people feel and what they think about football and about the FA and referees.
Mark, that's how we feel the room. Listen, I tell you, when we had that just last point, when we had Redknapp, we get 90 golfers at Langdon Hills on an MCO Trust Golf Day. When we got you. And then we went out again. We went out on social media and on the website and said, look, we've got Brewer out of Potters. We sat down 136 people that night. We put a night ticket on. We've raised £16,000.
Fantastic.
And, you know, they're phenomenal numbers, Mark. And without the people we've just named, we couldn't do it. We could do it, but we wouldn't do it as well as we do.
No. Well, Keith, we've known you for a long time. I love your family. I've seen them all. I think this is going to be one person you know. When I see that screen comes up, he's going to try and come and say hello. Oh, he isn't. I thought it was James Harper.
Yeah, and he's the number one that does stuff us.
Oh, no! James, you don't want to see that.
Mark, I'm trying to get all over 10. I'm trying to get all over 10.
Yeah, you don't need to. It's too much. Oh, don't even look at that. I would come up now, James.
I know Keith, Mark.
How are you?
You've done a bit for Keith as well, haven't you, James?
Yes, Keith. I loved the MCA, Keith. You do a great job, mate. And anything we can do, Mark's done. Didn't Mark raise thousands of pounds for your golf day? I think I remember you saying a huge amount.
James, loads. Thousands and thousands between us. And even the casino night that you were involved with, mate. You know, I said, just saying, phenomenal.
People apologise for James Hearn. That's what it is.
Mark, I just want to make the big house party sexy.
Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm really sorry. Keith, it really means that's what you've got to do now, Keith. Take your top off and see the world.
Good luck.
I'm going to say goodbye to you, Keith.
Cheers, mate. Well done.
Love it to see you. Love to all the family. I'm sorry about James Ahern. He's out there.
Hello, Mark. Hello, Mark. Mark, it's Mrs. B. Hello.
I would never guess. I would never know it.
You have a word with Johnny Mac. I'm looking for a husband. Would you have a word?
Yeah,
I'm not on that interweb. I don't do that interweb stuff. Listen,
well, you need to. That's the only way Johnny Mac gets his wives.
I'm gonna have a little competition with you. Me and you will have to do Mrs. B's Keep Fit, and you doing the Green Goddess, and we'll raise money for charity. Okay, so do you think that's right?
That's a lovely thought. I don't know if I can get into it. I've been eating so much.
Listen, Mark, I can get into my negligence thing. I'll lend you something.
It's not as tight as my outfit, Johnny. I mean, Mrs. Brown. Sorry. I keep forgetting. Mrs. Brown, a lovely thought. We might think about it and finding a way of doing it. Johnny, get off now. Look, we're running out of time, and I want to talk to Ray Mitchell, who has accepted the challenge. Whoa! Wow, you've taken eating seriously, Ray. You're not talking. I can't hear you, Ray. Oh, well, Ray, you've gone. Ray, they're going to try and sort that out with Ray. Ray, you're talking now. No. Ray, where's your volume, mate? Look at the volume. You're supposed to speak. Oh. No, can't hear you, Ray. Do that, Ray, until I can hear you. Right, I don't know. He is supposed to do Who's Smarter Than Amber Hardy? Because, as you know, Amber Hardy only managed to get 3 correct answers. In fact, this is the competition now. It's like, can surely no one be as bad as Amber Hardy. And that's what we're trying to do. So I'm just going to quickly look. Tracy Cross has said, hello, darling. And my wife, she's having a chat. Just having a chat with one of her best mates. You know what I mean? Amanda Snelling, and hi, darling. Colin Reynolds, lovely to talk to you. Martin going to get money from people. Thank you, Michelle. Love to you. I can't see everybody saying it. James Isaacs, yes, an absolute legend. Thank you. Well done for saying that. I'm just looking at all the messages now. I can actually say it. Paula Alt, hello to you. Tracy Cross. What? I don't know if we're getting Ray back, so it could be finished today. I know. Do you want James for Are You Smarter? It's no, because he won't get any right, will he? I mean, is it? I mean, Mrs. Brown? No, I don't think Mrs. Brown would get it right. Daniel Orca, lovely to talk to you. Ray, are you going to speak?
Yes.
Ah, Ray, we're about to say goodbye, and there you are. Ray, you've been how many years been coming to Potters, Ray?
Oh, over 20.
20, and you've eaten every day of it, haven't you, mate?
I blame them for this, actually, yeah.
You've played, yeah, I need a time there. Go and get Sky. Sky! You've been lots and bits and pieces with me over the years with Brewer Unleashed. You've been different characters, and including Jabba the Hutt, no doubt.
Yeah, Baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus. And you are, again, one of these wonderful characters we have had a lot of fun with. So I don't know where my daughter's gone. So I'm going to do this myself if my daughter don't turn up. I don't know. Ray, Amber Hardy's come on board. And I want the time thing. On. So, Ray, you do understand these are children's questions?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So with that in mind, Amber Hardy only got 3 of the children's right. That's all I'm saying. So are you ready, Ray?
I'm ready, Mark.
Don't forget, this is you're trying to beat 45 seconds, 8 correct answers out of 10. Yep. I'm willing your luck. I might ask you. I was going to cheat, actually. My mind was cheating like mad then. I was thinking, like, how many West Ham questions could I ask you? No, I can't. I just can't cheat enough. I could have started with about 3, and then I would have dried up. I mean, it's not like, how many cups have we won?
1, 2, 3.
No, that's not a point. We can't talk about things like that. Funny enough, old Keith Isaacs is a Tottenham supporter, and I never brought it up. I should have brought it up. I would have teased him about it. But look, Ray, this is it. Christy Sutcliffe saying, come on, Sky, where are you, Dad? We'll be lost. Yeah, I am lost because Sky! Yeah, she's coming down the stairs. So, Ray, prepare yourself.
I'm ready.
So, Sky, she is coming. Yeah. Normally, Ray, Roddy would have hesitated, but he's on crutches and he couldn't get up there. Amber Hardy's a Tottenham supporter.
That's why she only got 3.
I've got it here, darling. Got it here.
Okay.
Right, come here, darling. Come here. Right. So, look, Sky's there. She's not showing herself. Did you not put your makeup on?
No.
Is that right? She was. She's standing. So, Ray, I put no pressure on you. Okay. This is it then. Get ready to press the start. It's trying to beat 45 seconds, 8 correct answers. But remember, Amber Hardy only scored 3 correct. It's that
okay.
Okay.
So, are you ready? Here we go then. Listen to Sky.
You time it. Which sign of the zodiac is represented by the twins?
Taurus.
What word?
Gemini.
No, too late.
What word is used to describe a group of ants?
Colony.
Yes, well done, Ray.
From which flower is vanilla extracted?
Vanilla.
Perfect.
Zorro is Spanish for which animal?
Pass.
How many kidneys does an average human have?
2.
Which bird lays the largest eggs?
Ostrich.
Which fabric is made by worms?
Silk.
What is the wife of a duke called?
Duchess.
What does a cartographer make?
Max.
How many sheets of paper are there in a ream?
1,000.
So close. So Ray.
I think you should give it that one. You got that right.
Gemini, you jumped in, so I'm going to give you that one because we need you to be better than Amber Hardy.
It's not odd.
So, Roddy, how many do you think you got right? So let's go. Zodiac, represented by twins, you got as Gemini.
Colony.
You got the colony.
Didn't get.
The flower is vanilla, and you went vanilla. It wasn't. It was an orchid. An orchid, Ray.
You passed that one.
You passed on the Spanish name for Zorro.
Fox.
Difficult word for me to say. And Clark Sky, what is it?
Fox.
A fox. A fox.
Got that one.
Then you had two kidneys. Perfect.
I don't remember that.
The largest egg, ostrich. Yes.
Did you get that? Silk,
Which
yes.
fabric is made by worms? You said silk.
Duchess.
Yes.
Duchess. Come on then. Then a cartographer.
Cartographer.
Oh yeah, cartographer. Was maps.
Did he get that?
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't remember. Is someone taking school?
I hope so.
Reading the questions out.
Read that question, and I didn't know the answer, so normally I should do. And then finally, it was 500 sheets for a ring. So how many get right, Roddy? 7. Right. Right, you have astounded. I thought Amber Hardy was on a winner for a minute, but let Amber Hardy redeem herself, Mark. Tom Domican, no, she had a chance. She's the first one to wanted to do it, and now she's left alone. Jeff, the poet, still in the lead. Ray, I've never asked you, Ray, what do? You know, like, as many people come to Potters, I never sort of put that question to people. We're all on the same level. When people come to Potters, I don't know, because we get doctors, we get like electricians, we get bouncers, obviously we get chefs like you. What do you do, Ray? What do you do? A bouncer?
I'm a van driver.
You drive a van?
Yeah.
Is it a big van? Because there's a lot of weight. Right.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a van. Raimondo, we've always had a lot of fun with you. We've always talked about West Ham.
Come on, you Irons!
Come on, you Irons. You also obviously you was coming to Southend Pavilion show, weren't you, mate? And we've had a cancel.
Got the tickets, but we'll keep hold of them because I'm sure they'll rearrange that.
But they are at this moment. I'm going to know probably by Tuesday some other dates, and we're going to try and throw them in. And the real truth is, we're hoping that we're going to get back in July, can't we? And if we can get to Potters in August, all those things we're crossing our fingers for.
I'm actually worried I'm not going to make Potters in December. I mean, what is it going to happen? Or
yeah, thanks, Ray. Thanks. And if you are right, you'll be more than Jabba the Hutt, won't you, mate?
Yeah.
If we got if we're waiting.
I've got a November booked and a December, and you know, I'm cracking myself.
Yeah, well, you might need a little bit more than that, Ray, to lose that weight. I'm going to say goodbye. Love you dearly, Ray. Mitchell.
And you, Mark. Love watching you.
So I've got my daughter on my side. Hiding. James Ahern, Johnny Laugh. Have you got to say goodbye?
Mark, can I say goodbye?
What do you want to do, James?
Can I come to Potters for Christmas and meet Jabba the Hutt?
You might.
I tell you what, Mark, it'd be Jabba the block of flats.
Johnny Laugh, you're so naughty. And to James Ahern, thanks for joining.
Thanks, Mark.
Take care.
Thanks for joining me. I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. It's a Sunday. Thank you, Roddy, who is on crutches. And Julie Iveson for ringing today, by the way. She talked to Roddy. Thank you, Julie Iveson. A little chat to her. She's a knee expert. And so she rang and going to be talking. Thank you, Julie Iveson, and to everybody else. Thank you for sending messages. I'm looking down them. I can't read them as quick. Thank you for everybody who's joined me today, and we'll be in touch about tomorrow. Don't forget the big bad quiz. Is on Tuesday on the Potters page. And so we're going to go live on the Potters page for that at 8:10 on Tuesday. I don't know why it's 8:10. Anybody know it? Keith Alexander, I will try and answer you. Claire Brewer, well, I'm saying back to the fence. Listen, guys, I'm going to say goodbye, but look, Can you see that? Can you see that? Jackie Reddington, look at that. That's why I wore my MCA shirt, MB. But look, that's the paint. You might have noticed it on my face. Bye-bye, Lynn Hawker, Christine Mostyn, Christine, Tracy Cross, goodbye. To everyone, thank you for joining me on House Party. We'll see you tomorrow. Ta-da, guys.
Well, I'm going to put a face mask on.
Go and get a face mask.